want them to be. But we provide it with, or we keep track of position, velocity, and orientation every step of the way. That's why spherical particles are so much easier and what you'll see very often. But if we really want to correctly simulate the soils we see and say soil dilation, when we have impacts in the soil, we need more complicated shapes. And that's where our computation time goes through the roof, these more complicated shapes. Currently we're using Hertzian contact models, but we have another colleague at Krell who's doing micromechanical work and is actually taking 2 grains of, right now, say, JSC1A lunar simulant, and rubbing them together to see what the contact model is. And my colleague Mark has just recently incorporated that new contact model into the model. So the results you see here don't include that, but just kind of interesting that we can get that specific with our contact model. As I said, we can scale the particle size and shape and size distribution. We can scale them to exactly what we'd expect to find in the field, but that's not computationally efficient. So we try and balance what we can do well with our computing power with what gives us practical results. And one of the big time savers in our DEM at Krell is a contact detection routine that Mark has pioneered for the last 10 or 15 years that really allows us to do some interesting things that I'll talk about further here.